pump shotgun.
Let's do this. Chat empty. Yes. To be honest, it's better if it's empty. I'm tired. Oh, okay. I don't think it's possible to delete comments. Wait, let me see. Yeah. Oh no, I can't delete the comment. Yeah, there we go. Where's your Bugatti? Doesn't exist, man.
Box fight loadout.
No, yeah, I deleted the comment. I didn't. I know the ghosting thing.
200 pump shotgun.
I was building pity for Cyrene, but accidentally pulled Feign on. That entire sentence, if I weren't so tired, I'd be laughing right now. I don't care about getting full stars anymore. That's the Lunar way. Waifu over meta. Phenom story looks similar, yeah. Yo, I suck, bro. Do I go for Sunday Lycon or not? I mean, I don't see why not. You pulled Feign on. One of his main problems is SB positivity, so. I don't see why not. I think like the pulls are infinite. I mean, like Sunday's light cone value is incredibly high with Feign on because of the SP issues. And that's why I said it. Like if you have enough pulls for it, there's no reason not to go for it. Like Sunday's E1 and his other shit probably isn't better. Also, with this patch's pulls and the next patch's pulls, you should be able to guarantee Saridra. Sleeping schedule is cracked. Yeah. Saridra is more important than the light cone. But if you can get the light cone early, maybe. The problem with Sunday is he probably isn't going to get a rerun for a long time. Like, that's something you guys should probably consider. It doesn't seem like they're treating Sunday the same way they treated Sparkle and Robin, where they reran within 3 patches of their release. Like, Sunday I think took 4 or 5. So, he might take even longer on the second rerun. Sunday has way higher value than Phanon. Phanon's just a DPS. Ugh. $300 pulls for E2S1 isn't even bad. That's like average. Like, I had to dump like 450 for my E2S1 my day. I mean, no, I'd rather just talk to pirates than actually drop money on Jades. Are you insane? Dropping money on direct Jades is actually a scam in this game. Like, it's the most insane scam of all time. Fucking $100 for 40 pulls. Yeah, my ass. Am I washed? Show I go for E2 Phanon or save it for Archer? Fuck Archer, man. DPS Eidolons are bait. Phanon's Eidolons are not bait. Phanon's E2 is like the furthest thing from like... I mean, it depends what you consider bait. Like, increasing the DPS's performance by over 100% with a single Eidolon? Like, I don't know if that's bait. Like, that doesn't... Like, Phanon's E2 is way higher value than Ceridra. At least for Phanon himself. Oh, brother, this guy stinks. Ceridra's cheeks, not for Phanon. She allows Phanon 2 more. Like, you can guarantee 5 meteors with Phanon at a 0 now. Oh yeah, Ceridra's ult is like utter dog shit. But she's 100% getting buffed though, so yeah, I guess keep that in mind. What does her ult do again? A little damage, 2 stacks towards the thing. And I think that's it. I mean, with Lycone you get some skill points. Make it that Phanon can snapshot coup de main. If Phanon could snapshot coup de main, this game would go to shit. Like, Phanon would be able to guaranteed do 14 meteors. Just imagine that. Imagine an E0 Phanon doing 14 meteors. What up? What's up? Don't spoil here,
Reload
guys.
custom loadout.
Don't spoil the trailer, please.
Reload custom loadout. Reload custom loadout. Reload custom loadout.
I mean, he
Reload custom
didn't
loadout.
spoil yet, so it's okay.
Reload custom loadout.
Why did Schlog leave? I can probably skip. I made it halfway through Bellabog in like 40 minutes, so I wouldn't be surprised. Only used the skip button 8 times? Oh. I'll give you my theory craft on Don Hung Phanon synergy. I just don't think it'll work. Like, a summon shouldn't be able to gain stacks, because it says specifically that you need to use basic attack or skill for Saridra to give 1 stack. Like, it's not like something can just attack and give you it. So I don't really see Don Hung summon giving stacks from Saridra. The possibilities, I mean, yeah, but like that would be like insane favoritism. I don't think they do it. Like Don Hung summon already probably being able to take a turn every single time Phanon acts, like that's already like favoritism in of itself. It would be pretty crazy to add something like that. What if the summon does skill damage? I don't think that matters. That's the problem. Like you need a button that to like actually press that is basic attack or skill for Saridra to give something.
200 bomb shot.
Like I don't think a summon acting actually does anything. If you would change Saridra, what's the change you would make? Give 2 stacks per skill, or lower the cost for the extra skill down to 4 instead of 6. Because a skill-based DPS giving 1 stack, whether you basic attack or skilled no matter what, doesn't make any sense. Why, bro? You're boring. Silverwolf is T0 on APOC? I mean, that's not surprising. Oh, I missed. Main thing is the speed buff? Fuck no, I could give less of a shit about the speed buff. I care more about the stacking. The stacking is the biggest issue. Like, how do you have a Noxa who is the second best abuser of the stacking in the entirety of the game, and no one else comes close to Phenon or a Noxa, and Ceridra is still worse than a Robin? Like, Ceridra is still worse than a Robin in terms of giving a Noxa extra skills. Like, that doesn't make any sense. And a Noxa is like the second best abuser of it. So any normal skill-based DPS is just like losing by a fucking mile. Like, there's no reason to run Ceridra. Ceridra is free for an Noxa? Yeah, until you realize Tribby is there too. Like, like you think she's free, but in reality, Tribby is probably pretty close, and then Tribby has the way better E1 investment. Like, Tribby E1 probably eclipses E0S1 Ceridra. So there's also Robin and Tribby, and both of these supports are way better value than Ceridra is, because they actually work for like everyone. And then there's also Cyrene 2 patches after Ceridra. Like, it's so bad, man. Like, she needs buffs so fucking bad. She does copy Herda's enhanced skill, but she doesn't keep the stacks the same. So the second Herda enhanced skill does way less damage. So it's just not worth it. Pulling right now, got Phenon, Sunday Lycone, or Phenon Lycone. Sunday for general value, Phenon's Lycone for himself. Yeah.
200 pump shotgun. 200 pump shotgun.
Seeing Ceredra made me get Tribby. I will have enough for Dot Society. Why is my Wi-Fi so cheeks? I don't know. Jeez. Yeah, I'm kind of confused with the Dot team. I don't know. I don't think it's worth investing in. The Dot team is weird because it feels like it's missing a DPS. It really does. Like, you gotta keep in mind, this is a fully, like, Dot shield MOC. And even with the amount of Dot shilling going on, like, Cassie and Phanon are still just better. By, like, a lot. So there has to be, like, some future Dot character in, like, version 4, I don't know. Like, this is the problem I've always had with Dot. It feels like the Archetype takes fucking forever to ever get, like, a new DPS or support. Which makes it, like, so miserable to invest in. Break got an entire Archetype in multiple supports. Like, Break got full shilling for, like, an entire version. Like, that's way better than what Doc got. Doc got shilling for legit a few patches. Phanon isn't weak. According to some testers, Phanon's the only character in the game who can 2-cost 0 cycle every MOC in existence, with the exception being Pollux. out Zolza Telos Phanon, I just don't care, bro. I'm not gonna let someone else make their opinions for me. Or make my opinions for me. No, it's E0 with Saridra. Because now with Saridra, even at 2 cost, he can guarantee 5 meteors in a single ultimate. This is just my opinion, but I actually like some of the high floor, high investment characters more than the high ceiling, low investment ones. Like, I feel like a casual would way more prefer that, and that includes me. Like, you look at an Acheron E2, Acheron's E2 was like barely an increase to her performance. Then you looked at fucking Firefly E2, you get an extra turn. You look at Phanon's E2, he has the most broken E2 in the game, keeps giving him extra turns and shit. Like, I actually kind of prefer it that way. Like, Firefly has a 6 cost clear against Hule. Like, I actually saw it a little bit ago. Like, an E2 Firefly with a 6 cost team. So that means, like, E0, S0, I think, like, Fugue and Ruan. HMC. Like, 6 cost with the E2 S1, probably. And that was enough to, zero cycle Hule. Gabby has the whale mindset? I mean, not really. Like, you guys need to understand, like, it's really not all that much different. Like, if you save for characters, like, What's the difference between running quad E0 S1 and running 1 DPS on E2 and the supports at E0 S0? You think people run 4 E0 S1? Yes. A lot of people go like hard horizontal investment instead of vertical. Like it's incredibly common. Like they might not have full E0 S1, but it's way more common than E2 plus E0s. This guy left when I was about to win, so I wouldn't get the win. Nice. I consider S1 vertical. I mean, I guess you can. There's no problem with that. I mean, most people consider, I mean, you could consider that vertical into a team. Vertical into like specifically like that DPS though, not really. I think Phanon will lose value, but it's nowhere near as bad as people are making it out to be. Like, you really have to put it into perspective, right? If Phanon can 2-cost 0 cycle damn near every MOC in the game, 1 year later, let's say there is double HP inflation, right? 1 year later. You go from doing 0 cycles to doing 1 or 2 cycles. And if you just put 2 cost after a year into Phanon's Eidolons, you basically go back to his E0 performance on launch. Because his E2 is a more than 100% at DPS increase. Like, I really wanted to get Phenon on my main account, like, really fucking badly. Like, if I won that 50-50 with the early, like, you guys have no idea. Like, the reason I was so sad in that video where I lost, like, I'm usually not that sad. I have an E1S1 Sunday, and I can guarantee Ceredra. It would have been so fucking nice. Like, so nice to win that 50-50. Like, even if we're talking about, like, me talking to, like, some pirates or shit, like, you have no idea just how difficult it is to find an account with E1S1 Sunday. It just is not easy. I could also just drop money and use my guarantee for Phenon. But, like, then I can't, like, guarantee Ceredra. Like, I could still guarantee Phenon, but I just can't guarantee Ceredra. And then that's, like, a whole issue in of itself. Don't ever drop money. I already do with monthly passes. E6 my day. The problem is I don't know when my day's gonna rerun. And E6 is like that's a heavy task, man. E6 will probably cost me like 400 plus bulls. And that's with average luck. Like, if I were accounting for my luck, like, that instantly goes up to like 500 probably. $800, let's not be generous. The reason I like Phenon so much is because of his vertical investment. Like, I know if I get an E0S1 Feint on now on his rerun, I can get E2. And he's gonna be good on my account for like a long ass time. Yo, is it just me or is this guy like getting rolled right now? I think I've gotten like 6 clips on him. I've never even spent on top up before. I've only spent on monthly pass and occasionally battle. I could see someone getting the $100 pack when the Annie double is there. But I personally haven't done it. Even with the extra money I make on YouTube, it almost all goes to family. Like probably more than half. Won't top up unless I'm desperate, yeah. I'm just like, I don't know. Because at the same time, here's the thing, right? Even if I make like a new account, or like I get a new account with like Feint on or whatever, it's like, I hate maintaining 2 accounts. So there is like this value to me of like, if I have like a character I really like on my main, even if they aren't as like let's say I could get an account with like E2 Feint on, right? Like that's 100% plausible. But like I can just have Feint on my main account is way more convenient for me. Like way more convenient. I'm not sure, Solus. I don't know. I don't know whether I just want to full... Like, I can still guarantee E0S1 Feint on my main. Like, it's still guaranteed. Because the Lycone banner is on 60 pity guarantee. And the character banner right now is on, like, 5 pity guarantee. So with this patch's pulls and, like, some of the previous stuff I haven't done, like, I could 100% get enough. It's just, like... Do I care about E2 Feint on enough to get another account? Probably not. Like, the more I think about it, E1 S1 Sunday is like incredibly high value. Like, I don't know if I want to spend like $100 on a new account. Can't get our Queen Saridra anymore. I mean, I could go to 50-50 for Saridra. And if I won it, I could also go for Lycone. This is the thing, though. Like, this is the thing with these gachas. Like, in my shit luck, it's like, it needs to be a 50-50 win. And given my luck, like, my last 3 50-50s on my main account in HSR, not including my 50-50 losses in other game, but just my main account is 3 in a row. Like... I can't rely on 50-50 wins. It's so annoying, man. Did he get Feign on? Yeah. I got him E2S1 in a single temple. If I spend, it won't be like I can guarantee Feign on. If I spend, it would be to guarantee Saridra probably. Because I'm almost certain, like, Saridra's already best in slot. But I am almost certain that she's going to become, like, even more best in slot in future versions. Like, I don't think I'd even need to run my Feign on with Dawn Hung SP. Like, I think the plan would be E0 S1 Feign on, then Saridra. And, like, the plan is just to one ult everything with E1 S1 Sunday, Saridra, and Branya. And that's basically it. You just try to one ult everything, and then Feign on rerun, I get him E2, I continue one ulting, and then once he can't one ult anymore, I pull for Dawn Hung SB. Like, that's kind of how it goes. Actually, I might put Feign on with my E1 Robin so I can put Branya with my Day. That's actually probably better.
Box fight loadout.
Oh no, it's only 2% better than Robin for an Noxa, not Tribby. I think for Tribby it would probably be like 5% or something. But if you consider E0 S1s and then you get E1 Tribby, then Tribby is better than Saridra. You actually play the game? Yeah. I just play through it quick as fuck. Like, sometimes off stream, I'll like do MOC and try to do testing with my own characters. And like other shit. I just don't like playing the game on stream all that much. Because it's like more annoying to focus and shit. Oh, this person's on simple edit. Mr. Capybara, I think you need both Dawn Hung and Saridra. We saw what Lygus did to Phanon in battle. Phanon doesn't die though. Like, that's a one-time ult from a boss. Like, he almost never does it. And like, it doesn't actually kill Phanon, it just kicks him out of ult. Like, you need someone who does like 2 Lygus ults in a row. No problem. I don't want to invest into Phanon because of Sakura. I mean, she's like far as shit. Like, unless she ends up being like the introduction 4.x character like Herda. I mean, maybe, but... I think the character with the highest chance for being an introduction character we get in the first patch is Sampo. It also matched Herda being an Emanator. Acheron was also pretty early into Fenaconi as well. She was in 2.1. So I think Sampo is probably the most likely to be in like the first or second version of Edda. Hanabi. I think Hanabi has a higher chance of being the Annie character or being next to the Annie character. Could be Hanabi though. Take care, Shadow. My Tribi turns to a purple dragon. What? The censored in job is crazy. I mean, it is what it is. I gotta be careful out here. Trigger warning. You can get Silverwolf for Casterus. I just don't know how worth it is. Like, if you want me to be honest, if you have a freed up May, and like you don't have to pull for Sylvie, then I think it might just be better to go for E2 Cass on rerun. Like, it's another one of those cases of like putting your investment in a more worthwhile place. If you have May from the golden token like freed up, then instead of like going into Sylvie, I'd go into like E2 Cass, and that would be a way bigger overall like performance jump. Or E1 Tribi, but I think they said they wanted to free up Tribi, so. Is job a slur for the new generation? Yeah. Gotta be careful. Anoxa looks fun with Ceridra. Mid. Dopamine hit. Don't fall for the bait. Ooh. I might. It's bait. It's bait. Don't fall for it, man. Don't fall for it. Oh, it looks so good, though. Oh, fuck. An E6 S5 Cypher for 80. That's like insane bait, bro. That's insane bait. Don't fall for the bait, bro. It's an E6 S5, bro. Fuck. Like, that's actually the ultimate bait of all time. It's at a good price, too. Like, an insanely good price. How many accounts do you need? If I were to buy this account, I'd just pull Phanon on the main, and I'd just use that Cypher one on the side. Like, you guys need to understand, E6 Cyphers, whoa. You know what I'm saying? Like, it tickles my pickle thinking about an E6 Cypher. How much? How much what? I mean, to be honest, it'll probably be taken, but... How much for their account? 80 bucks. What does E6 Cypher do? Basically, her follow-ups record in, like, a fuck ton of damage. So, like, every follow-up she does, it records hundreds of thousands of damage. Like, very easily. And if you run her as main DPS, a follow-up will record, like, 800k damage instantly. And I'm pretty sure she gets 2 follow-ups per ult. So basically, you get 1.6 million free recorded damage per ult. Yeah. Also, like, her biggest eidolons are E2. Like, it's literally just E2 and E6. But, like, even just E2 is insane. Like, E2 makes her put 70% vulnerability, increase her follow-ups damage, and it increases the record damage by 50%. So there's that as well. So you get more vulnerability, more record damage, and then at E6 you get better recording capability. See you later, Sodic. Hope you enjoy them. Yeah. I wouldn't say it's the strongest E6, though. The strongest E6 in the game right now is probably Hyacine. She's actually probably the strongest DPS at E6. I'm not sure. But it is probably Hyacine. even at E1 she's strong. Yeah, that's why I want her. Like, I feel like an E6 Cypher, like, you can literally make that work with damn near anyone. Like, E6 Cypher, you can legit just run her as a main DPS too. Like, that's how versatile she is. So, I don't know, like, that's such a good deal, bro. Now you guys remember why I said the top-ups are scams compared to talking to the pirates earlier? Like, an entire fucking E6 for less than a $100 top-up. That gives 40 pulls. What does Hyacine E6 do? I don't even remember. It has like res pen and some other bullshit. But for some reason it just massively increases her damage. Hyacine Eidolons. I'd rather save that money for... I mean, I wouldn't have to save money for E2S1 Phanon. I should be able to just guarantee if I skip Don Hung. Eidolons. So her E6, when Ika uses skill, changes the amount of healing tally cleared to 12% and increases res pen by 20%. I think this means you save way more recorded damage from Hyacine's healing at E6. So her ult hits do nukes. I think Don Hung is gonna feel like an escape, a mistake. I mean, it's a mistake, but like, if skipping Don Hung is the difference between being able to afford E2 or not for Phanon, then it's not a mistake. Like, even Saridra herself is currently like a 15 to 20% overall upgrade for Phanon, according to calcs. So even Saridra is like nowhere near his E2 in terms of value. Like, generally though, pulling Saridra and Don Hung will have like way better general value. For Phanon himself though, not so much. I was thinking about skipping Don Hung. I think Don Hung will be a lot more useful for running Phanon sustain. Like, the more I think about it, I don't think Don Hung will be a Hyacine. At least not in the way Hyacine is to Cass. Because if they did make Don Hung a Hyacine situation, like, you need to keep in mind, Phanon can already, according to the testers, 2-cost 0 cycle every single endgame in existence. That is insane. Cassie cannot do that, right? So if Don Hung were to then be like another, like, I don't know, like, what is it for the Cassie calcs? Like, Hyacine increases Cassie's performance by like at least 50% plus. Like, that would be insane. Like, that would be disgusting. I think Don Hung is going to be to transfer sustainless performance into sustain. I think that's kind of what it'll be. Oh yeah, his E2 is a way bigger jump for pure fiction. Like, normally it's like 90% or some bullshit. But like, if you use it in full AoE scenarios, Phenon's E2 is like disgusting. Like, that's why it's so valuable. Because he can do Meteor, counter in pure fiction, Meteor counter, Meteor counter, Meteor counter. Like, he can just keep spamming it over and over again. Oh yeah, understandable. I mean, at the end of the day, Phenon's a DPS. So, like, if you want my honest opinion, March with Cyrene will probably be stronger than Phenon. Or, at the minimum, she'll be on the same level as, like, him and Cassie, right? Because what they're likely going to do is, because you need to keep in mind, the reason it's so likely for Cyrene to, like, not work with Phenon and Cassie because of territories is because the leakers already said that they plan to make March, or at least in very early testing, they are purposely making March not all that strong. But with Cyrene, the synergy would be so strong that it like massively elevates her to like Cassie Phenon level, right? And so if Cyrene were to be able to be used by Cassie and Phenon, like this wouldn't work, right? Everybody else would get buffed when they're already strong in the first place, and then Cassie and Phenon would continue being number one. Like that doesn't make sense, right? It straight up just doesn't make sense. So there's a very slim chance that they would make Cyrene work with Cassie and Phenon. Is it March rumored to be a sub DPS for Castris? Yes and no. They said that it was usable, and that's basically it, but not best in the slot. Basically like a My Day Cassie situation. Like, you can run March as a sub DPS with main DPS Cassie, or you can run Cassie, or you can run Cassie as the sub DPS and March as the main, but that it wasn't the best in slot team. They said March's best in slot team would still be hyper carry with Cyrene. Cyrene might be a Sunday situation and be good for every future 4.x DPS. Yeah, that's why I've been telling people, like, people keep asking me about, like, oh, do I pull Tribby this? Like, do I pull, you know, this, that? And I don't think there's anything wrong with pulling Tribby, because at the end of the day, you can use her on another team. But just to make sure that they have pulls prepared for Cyrene, because Cyrene actually is close now. She's only 3 patches away, and she's only 2 betas away. Like, that's pretty close, right? In 3 months, we will be able to see Cyrene in beta. I might skip March if we get leaks about a better DPS in the future. I think March might be like a Aglaia situation. I think that's how it might go. Like, Cyrene would still be an incredible general support for, like, almost everyone. But she'll have her main value with probably March. And then she'll have another, like, main DPS push that synergizes with her. Like, much later into version 4. Even if she's, like, still best in slot. Or good for other version 4 units. Kind of like a Aglaia Phanon situation with Sunday. The same goes for Ruan Mei as well, actually. Like, Ruan Mei was actually the exact same thing. Ruan Mei didn't get Firefly until 4 patches later. Sunday didn't get Phanon until 5 patches later. And yeah. Like, when Ruan Mei first came out, people assumed that it was mainly for, like, the dog comp. Hello. Ruan Mei is mainly for me. Nice. I swear to God, if I don't get E1 Phanon in my 10 pulls, I'm gonna crash out E2. Good luck, Solus. I'm gonna have to actually log in every day now. I've been kind of slacking. It just really sucks, man. I don't know. Like, this is the... Like, I usually don't care all that much. This is the most hurt I felt from a 50-50 loss since my day. And then before that, there's, like, no one else that's kind of comparable. It's like, fuck, man. Oh, I have an E1 Robin, an E1 S1 Sunday, an E2 Branya. Fuck. At least you got my day. Yeah, but my day, like, my day was bad. Like, that's the thing. Like, just like Phanon, my day pulls were just really, really bad. I lost a Lycomb banner and lost a 50-50 while going to hard pity every single time. Costing me a fuck ton. Well, the problem is, like, I'd have to milk the entire patch's pulls to be able to not even hit soft pity for Phanon. Like, I have to go into, like, old content to be able to hit a Phanon, my Phanon guarantee. Because the problem is, right, like, a lot of people do this. I myself am guilty of this. I look at a patch's pull count, and I'm like, oh, damn. Like, plus 100 pulls for Phanon. And then I realize, like, this is only first phase. Like, there's 30 to 40 pulls locked on the second phase I can't use on the first phase banners. So, I kind of realized this when I looked at the pull count. And I was like, fuck, dude. Like, I'm going to have to milk absolutely everything. We at 94 total, not even 100? Yeah, it's cooked, man. $66 on the first phase, yeah. Why'd they make Soridra short? Brother, this has been known for like multiple patches at this point. Soridra has been leaked to have the same model as Sparkle. I just don't care, man. Just watch your latest video. All good. Thanks for watching it. I appreciate it. Alright guys, I'm gonna end stream here. I need to actually catch some Z's now. Your boy's gonna have to grind on the main to get that guarantee feint on, plus S1. I appreciate all the love, I appreciate all the support. I wish you all the best. Have a great day.